MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Lance Lynn, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't very good. Knocked out after 3 innings and took the loss. They're expecting much more from him, and he needs to get off to a flying start in this one.
Into the box now, Thairo Estrada. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for the Yankees, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball taken for strike one. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. The 1-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it. And take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Batting third, the second baseman, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. The 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Popped up. Duffy just to the right of the mound. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. For the Yankees. Yankees turned away in the first. Rangers coming to bat on MLB Network. James Paxton is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, there's lots to like about this lefty, James Paxton. Big arm from the left side. He reminds me a lot of Andy Pettitte. The only thing, he throws about 4 or 5 miles harder than Pettitte. Paxton occasionally 97 to 98 miles an hour. Good hard overhand curveball. His changeup is getting better the more he uses it. This is one of the game's premier left-handed strikeout pitchers.
The first baseman, Matt Duffy.
Standing in, Matt Duffy, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch on its way. Nope. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Batting 4.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 2 hits in 7 tries. Paxton comes set. First pitch on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Gallo is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps.
Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. 8th home run on the season for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope, that's the ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 Texas. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Solak's got it, and there's 1 gone.
Batting 5th, the left fielder.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
That one just kept going and going. You won't see many long balls hit farther than that this season, and as Showtrack tells us, it carried a projected 460 feet. That's big boy territory.
Ready now, Luke Voit. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one.
Voit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. One out, nobody on. High in the air down the right field line. Cole is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up to bat next, it'll be the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
High in the air out to center field. Naquin is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
The Yankees answer right back on the solo home run.
On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Rangers 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Hunter Cole. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Standing in now, Nick Solak. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Brett Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Popped him up. Frazier in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And this is swung on and missed as Gardner's a strikeout victim, 1 away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
In now, Tyro Estrada, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
Now batter.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes. It's sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Tyler Wade. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following. Settling in now, Jose Trevino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Elvis Andrus will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Trevino is on his way home. He comes across to score as they extend the lead a bit. It's now a 3-1 game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Voit is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Digging in, Willie Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Andres leads off second with one gone in the inning. Fouled off. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers on the double by Andres. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Texas. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Yankees have cut it to a 3-2 score now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Torres. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Fouled away. Looking at his career totals, Voit comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Rangers 3 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Todd Frazier, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run for Todd Frazier. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Rangers a 4-2 lead.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, Hunter Cole, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The batter up.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Nick Solak, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Trevino. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
0-2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rangers pick up a run here on the solo home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 Texas. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Digging in to try it again. Kyle Higashioka flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 the count. And the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game. So I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Here's Brett Gardner now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way.
1-1.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Thairo Estrada will be next. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Thairo Estrada, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
There's one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
Possibly a double play ball now for Andrus. To second for one. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready for another shot now. Elvis Andrus. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line hard, but foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long.
Now back, left fielder, Joey.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here comes another 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees 2.
Now at the plate, Tyler Wade. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and with that it's now a 6-3 ball game. To the plate now, Torres. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, his second of the game, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Luke Voit. As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Frazier will make the catch to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. So next to the plate for Texas, Todd Frazier. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Here it comes. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
In now, Hunter Cole. A ball and no strikes. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. To Voit in time for the double play.
Now back, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Solak. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They still lead at 6-4. Cody Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 31.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Higashioka. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Thairo Estrada. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is line to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Line drive to center field, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Striding in once again, Jose Trevino. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So 1 gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
The count is 1-2.
1-2. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Weekly hit to third. Andujar brings it in. On to first, and Haps rolling now. 2 away.
Now back.
So striding forward now, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count now. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for...
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Fastball swung on and missed. The 2-2. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. Two pitch is fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Higashioka is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Brett Martin will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 59.
Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-World, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
In now is the Yankees DH, Torres. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
0-1 count and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Hit high and deep out there to left center field.
Naquin's going back.
He's got it as the tying run is left on base. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Rangers 6 and the Yankees 5. Bottom of the inning now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And he takes strike 2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Grounded to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So here's Tyler Naquin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit out toward second. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding in, Todd Frazier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And that misses, ball 1. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and they pull the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second. Rangers set down in order as it remains a 6-5 ballgame.
For the Rangers, number 25, Jose.
Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate now, Brett Gardner, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Set to deliver the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
1-0. Lays off 1-0. This is skied out toward right. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big win at home.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Rangers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lance Lynn notches his third win of the year. James Paxton struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Jose Leclerc earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Rangers, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Yankees, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 28 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Mike Minor gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Tyler Wade.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike one. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he'll send a ground ball down to third. There's one to first, and Guzman to complete the double play.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, D-Row, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The left fielder.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Liner in there for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
He swings and grounds it to short. Andrus fields it cleanly.
Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first, and it's an early. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Shortstop, Elvis.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 20 at-bats. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Andrus on at first, nobody out. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Willie.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun, trying to get him started again following the double play. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Choo, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks.
The center fielder.
Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled off. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Naquin looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now that.
To the plate now, Tyler Wade. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. They get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Tanaka gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. This one's flared out toward left. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Popped him up. And Duhar is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail here 4-0. Now to the plate, Aaron Judge, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 6th home run on the season for him, and that'll stake the Yankees to a 5-0 lead now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Chu looks up, gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Under it is Chu as he takes it in for the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Shin-Soo Choo there to play it, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Todd Frazier now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Ready with another 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on his horse. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting eight.
Into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
LeMahieu has got it, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still find themselves down. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this clangs off the wall near the 349 sign. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, Tyler Wade, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Fastball called for strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
First pitch on its way. Base hit into right center. Sanchez rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as the lead swells to 7-0.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And there's out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
3-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chu has a read on it, and the inning is over. The Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Rangers. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Reined in, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Striding in, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tanaka gets the sign. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Stanton on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Willie Calhoun. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there, right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
He pulls this one into right. Judge is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Hit to short. There is Andrus. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
Digging in once again, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big.
Belted high in the air out to left. Gallo is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting,
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. And they hold a 7-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And the pitch. Ground ball right side. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Ronald Guzman. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. In there, 1-2 now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Rangers set down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gallo is right there, and it's a very quick out, number one. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Jeez, this looked like a routine grounder that just got away from him. Every school kid knows that you've got to look it all the way into the glove. He didn't, and now they've got to deal with a one-out base runner.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Tyler Wade. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind.
Oh, look at the diving stop. The second for one.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. In now, DJ LeMahieu. Hot shot down the line. This is foul for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Chu has a read on it, and that's the third out.
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5.5,
it's the Yankees 9 and the Rangers nothing. Now batting, Todd Frazier will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Chirinos has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 the count. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
A bouncer up the middle. LeMahieu's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Solak.
Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. He popped out in his first trip. Pitch on the way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Now another 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Jesse Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 42, Jesse Chavez.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Down and away, ball 1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game as this lead got even wider. So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Naquin is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two.
The battle. The first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's your set it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Yankees lead it 12-0. Last half of the 7th here. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Behind 0-2 now. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
To the plate now, Willie Calhoun. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
3-2 to the Rangers designated hitter.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better of chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to leave the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. Slice down the left side, but foul. No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at 1st and 3rd.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Judge is exactly a .400 hitter.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well.
Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Runner at 2nd now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit That many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line. It screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Strike swinging. Chased a high one there.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down. But if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Line towards center field. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
No hits to this point. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Hit sharply toward the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
At the plate, Todd Frazier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Striding into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Judge looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Swinging the ball line softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now another 1-2. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking.
first baseman, Miguel Andujar.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball towards the hole and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor when a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour. You have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Aaron Hicks will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His third home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game.
Now batting.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up onto first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Now in the box, Tyler Wade. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Well, counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Naquin's under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Gio Urshela, already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Luis Garcia comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Garcia.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu. Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chu is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead it 15-2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Elvis.
Leading off for the Rangers, the shortstop.
Jay Happ is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope. Ball 1.
high and deep to left center field. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And this one is gone, a home run. How about that? A solo home run for Elvis Andrus. Second home run early in the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Standing in now, Shin-Soo Choo. Left side, but well foul. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings. In line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Last shot for the Rangers in this one. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one, but a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
15-3 the final score. New York posted 15 runs in this one. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Mike Minor permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Mike Minor. He falls to 1-1.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Rangers beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. Jose Ramirez nabbed 4 RBIs with 3 hits as the Indians took care of Detroit 7-3. The A's allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they sank the Mariners 6-0. Juan Soto drove in 3 as the Nationals downed the Cubs 6-4. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The New York Mets grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Braves 5-4. The San Francisco Giants pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 4-0. They now have 5 straight wins. Didi Gregorius drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading Philadelphia to the victory over the Brewers 8-2. San Diego Padres got 12 hits in this one as they toppled the Rockies 10-3. Thanks for joining me. That's